Premier Heating and Air has rebates on new units starting at $1,000. Indoor air quality products are free with the purchase of a new unit, and all types of financing are available for new units and for repairs. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633. And for a limited time only, enjoy a one-time exclusive offer for new customers with our dispatch fee waived on your next repair. So call or log on today. Premier is here.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen, in the beautiful Martin Theater, and it is a great day for these cast members here. We've got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that is coming your way. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about community theater, when you think about members of this community coming together, showcasing their gifts and talents, this show right here is definitely the place to be. We've got the director extraordinaire, lead actor extraordinaire, Christopher Pittman. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Pat?
Doing great. You know, for you, we need you to tell them a little bit about yourself. Give us a little backstory on you, your little elevator speech about your life from growing up here and, of course, traveling abroad and showcasing your gifts and talents.
Absolutely. As you said, I did grow up here in East Dublin, Georgia, so I am a product of Dublin, Lawrence County. I went to East Lawrence High School, graduated from there. After high school, I went on to Berklee College of Music, where I majored in vocal performance. After college, I started my career in Boston theater scene. I started with Ryan Landry and the Gold Dust Orphans. So I was there for 2 summers in Boston and Provincetown. Then I started in what we call proper theater, right? So I did Ragtime, Little Mermaid, Little Princess, Jesus Christ Superstar, Sweet Charity, just to name a few. And certainly I was really blessed to be a part of a great company, a great few theater companies that allowed us to do such big productions. Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert, you know, those just big shows. And then I came back to Georgia and I went on a cruise ship. Royal Caribbean's Rapture of the Seas. I was on there for 9 months. Yes, so we toured the Caribbean for 5 months and 3 months in Europe. And so, yeah. And happenstance, I don't believe in happenstance, but you know, it was a moment when I came to see Charlie, the play, and I saw Glenda Berry, the creator and executive director, and she was like, "Who are you?" And we just had a conversation, and from there, literally, everything is unfolded.
Oh my gosh, so you are truly a man of the world.
Yes.
And for you, coming back here to really let the people see someone who's a product of this town explode the way you have, you know, as a creative person, and now here you are. Directing this piece, and you're Willy Wonka.
Indeed. It's truly a full circle moment. It really is. Because when I think about someone like Hudson, who's 9 years old, and I think about 9-year-old Christopher, who my first solo in church was at 9 years old. And I didn't have this outlet, right? Like, we had, I think, 1-act play in high school, and that was it. And I was in marching band, that sort of thing, but we didn't have this sort of proper theater, right? So to be here and to be a part of this theater company and at the inception of it, it's just such a blessing. It really is. And it's a pinch me moment.
I'm about to pinch you right now. I'm about to pinch you right now because when I met you a few years back when you came to my house, and of course recently the MLK breakfast, you sang my 4th grade graduation song.
To dream the impossible dream,
I almost melted. I mean, I almost melted. The little Hudson in me almost melted. And so we're so proud to have you a part of this show and what you're bringing to it.
Oh, thank you. I'm delighted to be here. I'm really, it's such an incredible, it's one of those moments where you don't think that you necessarily have it on your list of things that you want to do. Like, I never thought of myself as a director, right? But it's one of those things that I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually do this. So it's giving me an opportunity to step outside of my comfort zone and do something different and something new.
And here you are, another notch in your tool belt. And speaking of something wonderful, Hudson, This is Charlie, ladies and gentlemen.
Incredible.
Incredible. Charlie, you know I call you Charlie when I know you're Hudson, but I'm in character, okay? But Hudson, tell the people about you, your family, and things that you're involved in.
Hi, my name is Hudson Hatcher, and I play Charlie Bucket. I go to school at Southwest Lawrence Elementary. I'm a 4th grader there. And I have 2 siblings, Colt and Collins. And my brother Colt is 7 years old, and my sister is 5.
You're the big brother.
Yes.
And tell us about your parents.
So my parents, Sam and Richie Hatcher. My dad, Richie Hatcher, owns Magnolia Grove Veterinarian Clinic. And my mom works at Okmulgee Veterinarian Clinic Monday through Thursday, but on Friday she goes and works at Magnolia Grove.
And sometimes she finds time to build a whole set, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know, Hudson, when I was in the 4th grade, that's when I did my first play, okay? I played a guy. I mean, I was very, I played, and my character, I read a lot of comic books, and it was called Trigger Kid. I still remember my line. I said, Trigger Kid sauntered down the streets of Gold Dust Lane. And you know how I was so into that character? I didn't know what sauntered meant, but I was in it. Now, Hudson, tell us a little bit of background history about you as a performer.
So my performing career started last summer in July when Dublin Community Theater put on the production The Music Man. And that performance just bring out the performance in me.
And you know what, Hudson? Now for you, you sing, you dance, and you act?
Yes.
You're a triple threat, young man. You're a triple threat. And so for you having this lead role as Charlie, what has that been like for you? Because that is so much you've had to learn.
Yeah. One major thing that helped me, especially in Act 2, is Line Learner. It's an app where you record your lines and it plays them for you. So that definitely helped in Act 2. And the number one thing the number one person that's actually that's extremely helped me is my mom.
Theater mom, isn't she?
Yes. She's also a gymnastics mom and a baseball mom.
Oh my gosh. And so here it is, you've had, these different ways that you've utilized to learn your lines, and then you're singing. What I was so impressed about with you is you learned them so quickly.
Again, I'm going to give a lot of thanks to my mom because
this is for you, Mama. This is when he receives that award. It's for you. And and I think when you first started that first week of rehearsals, and you didn't have a book in your hand. I had a book. I had note cards. I had prayer beads. I had I had everything, and I have a master's in theater. And I'm just listening and watching you, and I was in awe. Didn't I tell you that?
I believe so.
Every time I look at you, every time I'm thumbing through my book and saying a prayer to Jesus, I'm thinking of you.
I still can't believe he's only done one performance before. Like, it's really shocking to me.
This is when you see that little Christopher, right? This is when you see that little Christopher of what he is going to be. Now, do you feel a sense of pressure with this being a very big role for you?
A little bit towards the end because it's 2 weeks from the show and you gotta polish everything, make sure you got your lines down. Doesn't matter big or small, just make sure you got her down.
Baby, we're 1 week, okay, and I'm just still, I'm trying to hold on to my lace front to get this thing together. And so, and tell everyone about the premise of this, and we want people to really come out here to support this and the actors that you have that are in these particular positions.
Absolutely. So it's based on, of course, the original movie, the beloved original movie with Gene Wilder. And then, of course, Broadway decided to do a version. I believe it's in 2012, somewhere around there. So some songs you'll absolutely recognize. The opening number, Candyman, which is one of the greatest songs ever written. Also, I think one of the best songs, Pure Imagination. truly one of the best songs, both lyrically and melodically.
Yes.
And of course, everybody loves A Vida Zena Gustus Gloops, the Oompa Loompas. So there is a lot of, you'll recognize the story from the from the movie, but there's also some liberties, right? It is a different production. It's a different telling of this story through the eyes of the creators who created this musical. So it's some stuff that you'll recognize and some stuff you go, oh, okay, I like the way they changed that. Certainly come out to see us April 24th through the 26th here at Dublin Theater. But yeah, it's an incredible, incredible journey that we're going to take the audience on. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at how much theater magic we're bringing to this production.
For sure.
You know?
And you know, when you reached out to me to play Mrs. Beauregard, I didn't realize it was a musical at the time.
And you're doing a fabulous
But now
job.
here I am. Here I am. I'm so proud to be a part of this piece. We really want you all to come out. Hudson, is there anything you want to make sure that you say to the people out there?
I definitely want them to come see it because it's an amazing production, and I really don't want them to miss out on the fun.
For sure.
And wait, never mind.
Never mind. I mean, you've got all ages. You've got different people from
Yes.
different backgrounds. And so we're going to meet a couple more of the actors and performers in just a moment. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Welcome back for such a time as this.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And we cannot wait to see you guys on stage.
Thank you.
We know you're going to break a leg. Not really, though, but really. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Christopher Pittman and my man Hudson here.
I think the future for Oconee Fall Technical College is bright. We have a 99.9% placement rate at OFTC. That means the students who come in our doors are going to get a job, and we're very proud of that. We're always looking at anything that can prepare our students and our graduates to meet the needs of the workforce. Things are changing all over the world, and we want to make sure that our students are globally competitive. We want to empower our students and give them a thriving learning experience so that they can soar to new heights.
When you're talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you've got different performers doing different things. We've got an Oompa Loompa here to my left, Whit Latson. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And don't be fooled. This is Grandpa Joe, Kyle Wells. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good to see you. Now, Kyle, we'll start with you. Share with us about yourself and your family and what you've been doing in this community and, of course, too, as a performer.
All right. So I have a wife, Kristen Wells, two beautiful little girls, Brielle and Brindley. Been living in Dublin since '05, I think.
You're a
Graduated.
transplant.
Yeah, I am.
Where'd you come
I
from?
am. Gainesville, Georgia.
Nice.
Kinda. Yeah.
Sorta.
Sorta. Yeah. So been living here. Own my own plumbing company. I'm a master plumber here in Georgia. Work for another plumbing company now, and active in church. Active Dudley Little League, and now theater.
Oh my gosh. Now, how many productions have you done already?
Oh, I've done two 20 years ago in high school. I didn't think I'd ever do something like that. I was sitting in ISS my second semester junior year, and the drama teacher came in, heard I was in there, and begged me to play curly for Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
And I said, ma'am, I don't think you want me doing that. And she said, well, I heard you can sing a little. I said, I can sing a little, but I've never done anything like that before. She's like, I don't care. I want you to do it. So I did it. It was fun. And
Now here you are,
and here I am.
playing Grandpa Joe.
Yes, I am.
This is a huge role.
It's a
I
pretty
mean, this is a huge role.
It is.
When you first made the decision to play Grandpa Joe, what did your wife say?
How she wanted to know how often I was going to be gone.
You ain't lying. You are not lying. Because it's such a commitment. When you, It's such a commitment, and when you really want to do the best that you can do for this role, it's such a commitment.
Yes, it is.
And for you, learning the songs, learning the lines, has that been an easy task for you?
The lines and songs, yeah. The dancing, not so much.
Watch this.
Not so much.
You about to see me up there trying to shake a leg. And we got little Whit with us. Whit, tell us about yourself and tell us about your family and things that you're involved in.
My name is Whit Ladson. I go to school at NWLE and I am a 4th grader. I have 3 siblings, an older brother, Boone Ladson, who's in 5th grade, and 2 younger little sisters, Lottie Ladson, who is in 3rd grade, and Sunny Ladson, who is in 1st grade.
Got it. And what about your parents?
My daddy, Shep Ladson, and my mama, Weatherly Ladson.
My friend. Now, have you performed before?
I have not. This is my first production.
What made you decide to want to do this, Whit?
My sister actually tried out. She didn't get in, and I actually wasn't going to do it. But that morning, I was like, sure.
Sure. And you're an Oompa Loompa.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my gosh. So, Whit, you're dancing and singing.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my gosh. Do you have a background in this?
I did my school's Melody Makers
Oh, you're part of
since
Melody
second,
Makers. Oh, yeah,
since second grade.
I've seen you at Northwest Lawrence. And now here it is. This is a huge production for you. Now, has it been an easy thing for you, or has this been a work in progress?
This has definitely been a work in progress.
Now, when you talk about, this work in progress and you had not performed in years and years and now you've kind of dusting things off and you've come back to do, this is a huge project.
Yes, ma'am.
And, and I think we really want people to understand not only that this is a huge project, but the fact that we have so many amazing people in this community that are in it.
Absolutely.
Now, Grandpa Joe, now I've already told you, you don't look like Grandpa Joe, but you about to transform.
Somehow transform. So, I've been walking around the house trying to get the grandpa wall. My wife's like, is your back hurting? I'm like, no. I'm trying to get in the character,
You're like 90 years old.
Yeah, 90 years
Still
old.
above ground.
Yep, still above ground, kicking.
And you're an Oompa Loompa.
Yes.
What is an Oompa Loompa?
It's some sort of creature from Loompa Land.
Oh my gosh, so you're from Loompa Land.
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
my gosh. Now, how many Oompa Loompas are going to be in the show?
There are 6 Oompa Loompas.
Now, your costume, what is your face going to be orange?
Yes, ma'am. My whole body.
What? What about your hair? You got nice hair.
Green wig.
Oh my Lord. You better not be in my wig closet, Whit. I'm not playing with you. Well, this is exciting, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now you give a message to the people out there to encourage them to come out for the show.
Y'all should definitely come out. This is a great production from April 24th through 26th. It is great.
I love it, Oompa Loompa. What do you want to say, Carl?
So y'all come out and support the theater, support everybody that's put in a lot of hard work over the past 2 months. Has it been 2 months? It's been 2 months. Y'all are gonna be blown away. Live orchestra, great singing, acting, dancing. It's gonna be a fun experience for the whole family. So.
Sure. Well, listen, we're so excited. I'm excited to be working with both of you. It gives me great joy when I see each of you. I light up. And I'm just so proud of the work that you've already done. And when this show does come to pass, the people out there are going to see the amazement that we see every time we step on that stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kyle Wells. And this is Whit Ladson. Thank you.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound-guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space, so hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
Take advantage of Mid-State Tractor's Orange Days with 0% financing, 0 down for 84 months right now on select Kubota L-Series tractors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 more amazing cast members. Miss Thing right here, Eleanor, Miss St. Patrick's. I could call out all the stuff. I could call it all out. A salutatorian. Oh, my Lord. tearing it up. Eleanor, introduce yourself to everyone out there. Tell them a little bit about yourself and yourself as a performer.
So hi, my name is Eleanor Mullis. I do everything in my school, in my community, in my church, everywhere, everything. I do everything that I possibly can. I've been in production since I was very little, from church plays to school. I did high school productions when I was in middle school for like kid roles. I absolutely love performing. It's my heart and my passion. I play violin, I sing, I travel with Clovers and Company all across the nation. I've gotten to do things. So performing is just such a big part of my heart.
I remember it was some years back. It was you and your brother performing. You were playing the violin right out here, and I remember videotaping you.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at them. And so for you, tell them about the role that you're playing now.
So I get to play the role of Cherry Sunday, and she's a super fun, super cool reporter. Her kind of counterpart is Jerry Jubilee, and it's so funny, but we get to go back and forth and quip, and it's just a really great role where I get to have some fun and be all over the place and get to interact with a lot of different people, so it's really cool.
For sure. And you know, Eleanor, how in the world do you find the balance and the time to do what you do without being so overwhelmed?
Well, I think that there's definitely a trick to it as far as planning and like budgeting and saying, you know, sometimes I have to sacrifice this. But for theater in specific, as far as things draining you or like taking a lot out of you, theater is really my recharge place. So even though it takes out such a bracket of my schedule, it's a place where I can really like just be myself and kind of lose myself in another character too. So it's so much of an outlet for me and a way for me to take out all the negativity and like bring in something. So it doesn't exhaust me at all.
And I absolutely love what you bring to the table. I love, 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 love it. All right, we've got a newbie here who's playing my daughter, who's playing Violet Beauregard, Lexi Boynton. How are you, darling?
I'm doing great.
Tell everyone about you, okay?
Hi, my name is Alexia, and I play the role of Violet Beauregard. I am 16 years old. I attend Trutland High School in Soap Britain. I am very active in my church and school. I am currently in Beta Club, FCCLA, FFA, and Skills USA. We do a lot of fun trips, and I'm very active in my church. Like I said, I'm part of the dance team. So we travel to different churches, and we praise and worship the Lord.
And you're a cheerleader.
Yes, ma'am. I am also a cheerleader.
Tell us about your family.
So my mom is Lakecia Boynton. She is the CNA, soon to be at LPN. And my dad is a big truck driver, Byron Boynton. I have 3 siblings, Amari Boynton, Ariana Madison, and Byron Boynton Jr.
Where do you fall in that?
I am the second child.
Oh, my Lord. And now, Lexi, have you performed like this before?
No, ma'am, I've never performed before.
What in the world?
This is my first performance ever, and it's very nerve-wracking. I'm shaking right now doing this interview.
Let me hold your hand. So what made you decide that you wanted to do this?
Since I was in 7th grade, I've always wanted to get into acting. I used to watch YouTube videos on acting, but like at my school, we never really had the opportunity. When I got in 9th grade, there was one acting class that we could have taken, and I took it. I took the opportunity. I quit band for it because I'm so passionate about it, and I learned about cheating out, just like the basics of acting, but never really nothing because they took the class away, sadly.
Oh my God.
So when I heard about Dublin Community Theater, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a great opportunity. My friend Kaylee Horton, shout out to her. She attends my school also, and she's done many things. Like, she's done Bye Bye Birdie, I'm pretty sure, The Music Man. So she introduced me to Dublin Community Theater, and I was like, oh my God, sounds amazing.
And now you're playing my daughter. This is going to be fun here. This is going to be fun. And you know, as you hear from someone who's very seasoned and someone who has not been doing this very long, I mean, you hear the passion in their voice. Whether you're nervous or not, the passion is there. So I believe that that's going to translate on that stage when the curtains open up. Eleanor, what do you want to say to people to really encourage them to come out here?
The arts are such a great opportunity for kids in so many different facets and adults. I mean, this production involves kids in elementary school up to in their 40s and 50s. And it's just such a great experience. You get experience talking and being in front of a crowd, learning to express yourself. The arts are such an amazing thing, and Dublin Community Theater is working so hard it's involving people from other places and other counties, and it's really doing so much not only for this community, but for our whole area, and really, I believe it will do stuff for the state in the future, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of it, and everyone should come out and support the arts and support your community and support the people who care so much about this and want to give you something fun to watch.
For sure. I love that. What about you, baby girl? You want to add something to that?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to tell everyone to follow their dreams. You know, me coming from a small town where there's no opportunities for acting, there's no singing classes. The only place you can really go to sing and dance is church. So I would like to tell everyone to follow your dreams. You will find a place where you belong, and I feel so comfortable, and I feel like I can be myself around this new family that I've made, and I'm so happy that I came out and did it. So I definitely recommend, if you have a dream, you should definitely chase it, because you deserve what you want.
For sure. And you got what you get, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the musical, the 24th through the 26th of this month. That's next week, girls. Oh, my Lord. I got to get it together. You know, I hope that you were encouraged just by listening to some of the actors here, of their backgrounds and their love for theater and performance. Me, myself, as a kid, you know, growing up the 13th of 14 children, I've always loved to be and wanted to be on stage, and doing my contracting work with TV 35 and with Lawrence County Schools and performing abroad and going to acting school. You know, this is part of my dream. This is part of me stepping out, you know, with this musical, and, you know, being the oldest one up there on that stage. Y'all about to get it. Aren't they about to get it? They about to get it. But we're so proud of the work that's being done. Glenda Berry, I know you're doing amazing things behind the scenes. Thank you for even bringing Dublin Community Theater here and seeing a need for it. Downtown Dublin, thank you for all that you all are doing. You know, you talk about Hudson's parents building the set and doing everything like that. I mean, there's so many moving pieces, and we're just so excited to be a part of it. So make sure you go online, get those tickets, and come out. We would love to see you all out in the audience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time we have here, and y'all better come on down to this theater. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is lovely Eleanor and my baby girl, Lexi.